2Sweet presents The Music Show.
Hello and welcome back to 2Sweet Music. I am your host, Hannah. Now, this week we are going to be talking about Sia, which is a really famous singer now, but she didn't always start off famous. She actually struggled a lot with her albums when she first started, and she only just began to become popular in 2014, I believe. So she has been through a lot, and I really respect that. But anyway, let's just get right into the information about Sia. So Sia's full name is Sia Kate Isabel Furler, and she was born on the 18th of December 1975 in Australia. She is an Australian singer, but she was born in Australia. She's also a songwriter, record producer, and a music video director. Sia started her career in the acid jazz band Crisp in the mid-1990s in Adelaide. In the year of 1997, when the band split, she then released her debut studio album Only See in Australia. And as I said before, this didn't really go really well for her because she didn't sell very much of her albums. It didn't sell very well, so she was struggling as an artist, as a new artist. So many people just didn't even bother to look at her CD, and she was just struggling so much to get people to listen. And so after that, she moved to London, England, and joined the British band 07 as the lead vocalist. In the year of 2000, Sia then released her second studio album, Healing is Difficult, which I actually do believe is a very good name for an album because it is really difficult. Healing is a really hard thing. The year after releasing it, she wasn't happy with the promotion of it. Then she released her next studio album, Colour the Small One, in the year of 2004. But once again, the album struggled to connect with the audiences. In 2005, Sia relocated to New York City and toured the United States. Sia's fourth and fifth studio albums, Some People Have Real Problems and We Are Born, were released in the years of 2008 and 2010. Sia took a hiatus from performing. Hiatus means taking a break. So she took a break from her performing just for herself. And she just decided to take a break. And as she wanted to focus on songwriting for other artists and producing successful duets, including Titanium by David Guetta, Diamonds by Rihanna, and Wild Ones by Flo Rida. In 2014, Sia had finally had a breakthrough that she was waiting for with her sixth solo album, 1000 Forms of Fear, where you see her famous song Chandelier. I really love that song. Please do go check that out. It's a really good song, and she hit some really high notes. So Please do go check that out. And 1000 Forms of Fear is a really good album, I believe. I've heard quite a few of the songs from that. So, yeah, please support her in that aspect. The album was debuted #1 on the US Billboard 200 and generated the top 10 single Chandelier. In 2016, Sia released her 7th studio album, This Is Acting, which spawned her first top 100 #1 hit, Cheap Thrills single. It was a Cheap Thrills single. Also, do check that song out. It's got a really catchy beat. The melody is beautiful. The words I love. The background vocalists are really amazing in it. So it is a really good song to just get up and listen to. You know, it gives you one of those feelings of happiness, and it's also amazing. So again, please do go check that song out too. Support Sia, because she is really a talented person with a very distinctive voice, but very unusual. Okay, so the same year, Sia gave her nodalistic, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, sorry, for the Present Tour. Sia received accolades including ARIA Awards and an MTV Music Video Award, which is a really good thing, I believe. So after hearing all of this kind of stuff and seeing how famous she is now, that shows you that you can accomplish anything. So she was a struggling solo artist, and then once she decided she wanted to help other people in their career and do some duets with them, she became really famous. And I do really love the David Guetta one, Titanium. She has a beautiful voice in that, and I really, really love that song. And the Diamonds, do go check that out. I believe Sia is one of those singers who have got very distinctive voice. You can pick her from a mile away. She's just got a unique kind of tone in the way she sings. And honestly, it's beautiful. I love it so much. But to see how much she struggled, it's quite sad to actually hear that, because she tried so hard to like become successful, and after years and years and years of trying, she finally got it in 2014. And that is what you call dedication. She was really dedicated to becoming a singer and becoming someone that people can listen to a lot. She kept going. So in other words, you can say she was resilient. And resilience is a really good thing in the music industry. Well, anywhere, as a matter of fact. But I do have some more information and facts kind of thing about Sia, so I'll get right into that. So before I tell you a bit about her awards and nominations. Total awards that she has won is 63, and she got nominated for 208. Though it is not over half, that is a good percentage, which is a really good achievement in my eyes. So well done to her. I haven't got all the ones, because it just kept coming up with nominated and won awards, so I didn't want to read you guys all the nominated awards, because that would be really bad. Okay, so you know her name is Sia Kate Isabel Furler, and she was born on 18th of December, making in 1975. Sorry, making her 42. She was born in Adelaide, South Australia. Her genres are pop, electric pop, indie pop, and acid jazz. Her occupations: singer, songwriter, and music video director. Years active: 1993 till 2018. And yeah, still going. Her labels were Dance Pool, Go Beat, Inertia, RCA, Monkey Puzzle, and Atlantic. So obviously Atlantic ones are really good because a lot of these really famous artists have gone to Atlantic. So if you want to become a recording artist, maybe just go there. And I've got some top songs here for you. Some of her top songs, more precisely. So it says here, Chandelier, which goes on for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Cheap Thrills, 3 minutes and 31 seconds. The Greatest, 3 minutes 30. Elastic Heart, love that song, 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Titanium, 4 minutes and 5 seconds. She Wolf, Falling to Pieces, 3 minutes 30. Wild Ones, 3 minutes 52 seconds. Never Give Up, another song that I really love, 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Alive, 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Big Girls Cry, 3 minutes 30. And Bang My Head, 3 minutes 53. Fire Meet Gasoline, 4 minutes and 1 second. Breathe Me, 4 minutes 30. Unstoppable, 3 minutes 37. And Move Your Body, 4 minutes and 7 seconds. So those are just some of her really top songs. I do recommend you go listen to Chandelier, Cheap Thrills, Elastic Heart, Titanium, Never Give Up. Yeah, all those. I don't know the rest of them, so I'll have to go listen to those songs too. But I really, really do love those songs that I just mentioned before. And I find that Never Give Up is so... I just love it so much. It's got a really, really good catchy beat to it. So it's one of those dancing ones that you can go dance around to, and it would be good for a party. So it's just honestly amazing. I really do love that song, and I really do love Sia. But here I've got net worth. She's worth 25 million US dollars as of 2018. Spouse Eric Anders Lang, M 2014. Members of Crisp, Sia, and Hydron Rockers. And her nominations for awards, I've only just got the nominations. Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album in 2017. Grammy Award for Best Song. Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album 2017. Grammy Award for Best Song. Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album. Yeah, so she got quite a few. I'm not going to read them all out because they're all just nominations, but she has honestly been through a lot, and it's amazing to see what she can do. And yeah, I just really am inspired by Sia because of the struggle she had to get to where she is now is actually amazing. Like she's been through so many things, and yeah, I just can't believe on how good she is. Okay, so I found something special here. The website is Sia 32 amazing facts about Sia list. So if you go up Sia important facts, that will come up. I'm just waiting for my computer to load, so hopefully it's going to load for me so we can find out the fun facts about Sia, which is very exciting. But before we get onto that, while it's just deciding it's going to load, it just doesn't want to work. But while we're waiting, I believe that Sia has achieved so much in her life. 42 years of age, and she's already achieving so much. Like, it's really inspirational to see that a struggling artist had a massive breakthrough, and she deserves it. Like, really, she does. They're really, really, really good songs, and I honestly just love those songs so much of hers, and I really do love the duet stuff because she is harmonizing with other artists, and just the contrast in their voices are really amazing. I really do love Sia, as she is inspirational as well. Like, you can learn a lot of things from her, and yeah, it's so nice to see that there are people out there who are still willing to give things a go even though they have struggled. Oh, but I've got some of the fun facts. I'm only going to read ones. So she was discovered by an Italian DJ while singing in a karaoke bar. She also briefly attended the University of Adelaide. In 1997, when Crisp disbanded, she released her debut studio album titled 1C on Flavoured Records in Australia. She was featured on the Christina Aguilera song Blank Page. Following the event, she moved to London, England, and provided lead vocals for British duo 07. In 2000, Sia signed to Sony Music sub-label Dance Pool and released her second studio album the following year. She married Eric Anders Lang in August 2014. Displeased with the promotion of the record, she signed to Go Beat and released her third studio album in 2004. She collaborated with Flo Rida on the song Wild Ones. dissatisfied with the project struggling to connect with the mainstream audience, Sia relocated to New York City in 2005 and began a tour. She won 3 ARIA Awards in 2010, including Best Independent Release, Best Pop Release, and Best Video. Sia released her 4th and 5th studio releases, Some People Have Real Problems and We Are Born, in 2008 and 2010. In 2014, Sia released her 6th studio album, 1000 Forms of Fear. 15. On the 29th of January 2016, she released her 7th studio album. Sia's music incorporates hip-hop, funk, and soul at a base for her vocal styling. In 2014, she was ranked the 97th richest Australian person under the age of 40 by BRW magazine, with a reported net worth of 20 million AU dollars. Her music has received an array of accolades, including ARIA Awards and MTV Music Awards. She has Graves' disease. Graves' disease is an autoimmune disease that affects the thyroid, often glaring into twice its size and causing problems like muscle weakness, heart palpitations, irritability, and lethargy. Sia confirmed the news on Twitter in 2010 after cancelling a series of concerts. That is one fact I did not know. Sia, who is a vegan, participated in an event for PETA Asian Pacific, with her dog to encourage pet nurturing. Sia has also joined other public known figures for the Oscars Law campaign in protest against large-scale pet breeding. She is also a supporter of the Beagle Freedom Project. Her father, Phil Coulson, is a musician, and her mother, Leon Furler, is an art lecturer. So, yeah. That is enough stuff about Sia for today. But thank you guys very much for listening to this week's podcast. I am going to get straight on to the music news, and I will have someone very special for you for the last week of doing the podcasts. So I've just got to think of it. So until next week for the final, thank you very much for listening. Thank you for supporting me throughout this semester, and I will talk to you guys next Thursday. Thank you and goodbye.
And now it's time for the music news.
Hello and welcome back to 2Sweet Music News. I am your host, Hannah. Now, this week I am pretty sure you are going to be really amazed with these news facts. So, who doesn't like a little bit of gossip about the Kardashians? Yes, let's see what the Kardashians are doing this week. You know, I don't like them as much, but who am I to judge? So Kim Kardashian honored with the gift of Life Impact Award. Okay, so this is something positive about her. Kim Kardashian was best honored with the inaugural gift of the Life Impact Award on Tuesday night. The 38-year-old reality star, was nominated for the honor in recognition of her help in trying to find a bone marrow donor for her young father, Adam. And she accepted the prize during the One Huge Night Gala in Beverly Hills. She says, "It's an honor to be here to accept the first ever Gift of Life Impact Award," Kim told the audience at the event. "I was first introduced to Adam's story by my best friend Allison, whose son was in the same class as their boy. And once I heard this story, I just knew that I wanted to do something." She says, after being diagnosed with an aggressive form of blood cancer, Adam discovered he needed a bone marrow transplant. However, despite there being 20 million people on the bone marrow registry worldwide, he couldn't find a match. Kim was among those who tweeted her support for the Hope for Adam campaign, which was launched in 2016 following his diagnosis. With just one tweet, more than 10,000 people joined the bone marrow registry, including Kim and her nearest and dearest. She says, "So me and my family joined the registry. We joined the registry, sorry. You never know when someone close to you can really need it, and you never know when you can save someone's life," she explained. Despite Kim's support, doctors were unable to find a transplant in time for Adam, and he sadly passed away. His widow, Leah, was on hand to present the mother of three with her award, and recalled a funny story about when her husband found out Kim wanted to help him. Okay, so that does change a little bit of my thought. That's really sweet of her to do that. I still don't really like the reality TV shows with her and stuff, but I believe that is a really, really nice thing to do, and it's so sad to hear that this guy passed away, but as long as she tried, that is just amazing. So here we've got Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande injured hand during escape room challenge. That sounds like something I would do, to be honest. Ariana Grande was left with her hand in a bandage after suffering a fall during a scary escape room challenge. The No Tears Left to Cry hitmaker was seen with a bandage wrapped around her left hand during an appearance on Carpool Karaoke with the talk show host James Corden in August. But her injury was not explained during the segment. But during the late show with James Corden on Tuesday night, it was revealed that she sustained it when they took a detour during their car journey to pay a visit to a scary escape room. The clip opens with Ariana explaining her love for Halloween and suggesting they try an escape room, and James had never done one. However, the 25-year-old wasn't so brave once she got into the pitch black room. She tells James, "She told me it was an escape room. No heck. It is. What is this? Oh my God, what the... Can I go back?" She swore. So I am not going to repeat that word on a podcast because I could get in trouble, and that's probably not a really good idea to do. So yeah, I think I might leave that word out of it. So Christina Aguilera touring is less narcissistic. Now I have kids, she says. Christina Aguilera has admitted touring with her children makes the experience a lot less narcissistic. The 37-year-old shares 10-year-old son Max with ex Jordan Braitman and daughter Summer 4 with fiance Matthew Rotler. She currently is she's currently on her Libertarian tour with her offspring joining her on the trek. So yeah, that's just something really small. So trying to find some more. Okay. Pink's daughter sprains arm in playground fall. This sounds like me again. Pop star Pink experienced a parenting scare on Monday after a playground fall left her daughter hospitalized. So the So What hitmaker took to Instagram on Tuesday to share a photo of herself at 7-year-old Willow's hospital bedside, revealing her little girl has been taken her injury in her stride. Monkey bars from hell. Pink captioned the sweet shot, ER emergency room convos with my soul child. Hashtag she's fine. Her favorite part of all of this was that she didn't have to do her chores. The singer's husband, former motocross star Kerry Hart, shared a few other details about the unexpected hospital trip as he uploaded a photo of Willow standing outside the medical sentence entrance with her arm in a sling. So that is a typical child for you, you know, like children always get themselves into trouble in that kind of aspect, so, you know. But yes, I still remember dislocating my arm. Here's another one about Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande fans urge movie bosses to cast her as the lead in Wicked movie after show-stopping tribute. Ariana Grande's performance of The Wizard and I during the Wicked TV anniversary special has left fans so stunned they have launched a petition to land the singer a leading role in the movie adaptation. The side-to-side hitmaker has made no secret of her love for the musical, and she wowed devotees with her rendition of the beloved song during the NBC special, which aired in America on Monday night. Now her fans and those of the Wizard of Oz prequel are keen for her to take her talents to the big screen for the movie musical and play either Glinda or Elphaba. The roles Kristen Chenoweth and India Menzel originated on Broadway. In case you guys don't know who Indiana is, she is the girl who voiced Elsa in Frozen. So for any of you poor people out there with siblings that had to listen to the rant about that, yeah. I honestly do not like Frozen. It's so bad. So, Harry Styles. Why not, for you ex One Direction fans or your One Direction fans? Harry Styles' solo fortune puts One Direction bandmates in the shade. According to British magazine Heat, since the band's hiatus at the start of 2016, the Sign of the Times hitmaker has reigned in a cool $25.5 million from solo projects, including his number one album. A role in the movie Dunkirk, and the Lucrative Gucci campaign. Harry, 24, is now worth a vast $74 million, which is good enough for fourth spot in the publication's list of wealthiest UK celebrities under 30 years of age. So good on him, that's a really good achievement. I honestly, I think that's a really good one. I like that one. So that's about all the music news I can kind of see now. So I don't see why we just can't chat. So I want to know what you guys thought about all that information about today, and like some of those facts that we found out and those stories that we heard. Some of these are so inspirational. I mean, as much as I still don't like Kim Kardashian, I think that was the most inspirational one out of all of them. I really do believe she was a good person for doing that. And it's sad to think that there are people out there who do try and it doesn't succeed. But I'm just, it just makes me so happy to hear that even celebrities are willing to help others. So yeah, it's amazing. And that story is very inspirational. And yeah, I just can't believe on how amazing she was to be able to do that. It's just amazing. So let's get on to something else. Next week, for our very last podcast, I want to do someone really special. Someone that you guys might like. So, in the yard, for all you guys who have heard this podcast, please do tell me someone if I can't think of someone really special. But I'm hoping that I can find someone that is going to be really good for that. And I'm just like really hoping that I can figure out someone to do next week who is really special. Maybe we can do like a really famous singer, or a band. I haven't done a band in a while, so maybe I can finish off with a band. So let me know what band you think could make the list. So Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what to say, you know? It's really hard to figure out what to say sometimes. It's just, oh my goodness. So, what about all these music newses and stuff like that, how that you saw and heard? How amazing are some of these? Like, honestly, I just love them. But I really do hope that you guys have enjoyed my podcasts over these past 11 weeks. It's really, really supportive for you guys and for me. So I thank you so much for supporting me through this, because it wasn't easy in the long run, because people with anxiety, so it's actually built my self-confidence up. So hopefully when I sing in front of the whole school, I won't be as scared, because I know that you guys are listening and I've talked into the microphone, so I'm basically live. So thank you for all the support you've given me. And what I want you to do, guys, is whenever you're feeling like you are depressed or anything, just listen to some music. It really does help. I believe it does help. So just listen to the music, and then you might feel better. Okay? So thank you anyway for listening to this week's podcast. And until next week for the final week, thank you and goodbye.